welcome to Chris Stalking Shooting Sports. I've been up here in Scotland at Blair Athol for 2 days with GMK using Sako rifles. I've got a Sako 90 carbon and the new Steiner Ranger 8 scope with appropriate Bluetooth capable binoculars, which allows me to ping the distance to my quarry and have an automatic ballistic calculator give me a readout on the scope, make an adjustment to the scope using a standard mechanical dial, and then take my shots at extended distance. Well, yesterday stalking we drew a blank, but today we're just returning now at last light with a successful stalk on a red hind. I took the shot at about 170 yards, and in fairness it was so restricted crawling in on the deer, pretty much watching it. They were watching very closely to us and there was no chance of getting the cameraman in close to us, so you're going to have to believe that one. But shot was fine using, it's a 308 rifle, Sako blade ammunition, which is non-toxic or copper, whichever way you want to think of it. And yeah, I took a fairly high shoulder shot, pinned it on the spot. Stalker just dragged it down and it's on the pony now, and we're just following the pony back at last light to the lodge for the final dinner and home tomorrow morning. But not much technical stuff got done with the scope, and Stalker was carrying it for 2 days, so I have hardly seen it, hardly touched it, apart from when I squeezed the trigger on the zeroing range yesterday and once on the deer today. So good thing about Sako 90 is it's a rifle I have supreme confidence in. I have actually reviewed a rifle identical to the one I've been using. The Ranger 8 was a little bit new, but of course it effectively in the end got used exactly like a regular stalking scope, with just a little bit of a Arkansas elevation and Kentucky windage just for the shot. But I will be receiving the rifle and scope back at base in Yorkshire within the next week or two, and it's got some work to do while it's up here at the Blair Athol estate, but it'll be coming back to me and I'll be doing the full technical rundown and review on it, and you'll get to find out all about it. But yeah, essentially in the meantime, you ping your quarry animal with your rangefinder, the rangefinder Bluetooth to the distance of the scope, everything's got a ballistic calculator, and there's a readout in the scope and it tells you the range your scope is dialed to. So you then just dial your scope so it reads out the same range as the laser rangefinder has Bluetooth over to it, and there you go, you're ready to take your shot. But I'll be proving that on some steel gongs and targets before I take any long shots on animals. Anyway, here we are. We're just following down the valley now. You can see a pony in the distance and we're on our way home. Right, au revoir. We did the joiners out yesterday as well.